patiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's York. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for space. It's Sharp. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the air on second down. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Right back to the well. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Complete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Keeps it on the bootleg. Easy completion on the shuffle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Got him downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Snags it with his sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got it. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Handoff from the gun. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, the ground game. Makes a man miss. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Open space at the 25. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 28 to Boise State.
The give to the back.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll try it over the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Takes it the other way. Inside the touchdown.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They go to the ground. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Under fire. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. All wideouts, no backs. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board,